Right, sound check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. That's working, that's a good start. How is everyone this morning? Nice to be back after a week or so away. Good to be back here, and I thought we'd jump into the multiplayer server to give some people, particularly our friends Hanson and Pro Farmer, who often can't join the live streams and do spend a lot of time here on the server, give them a chance to join in. But how are you all doing? It's good to be back, and good to be back here streaming, catching up with you all. Excited to see Scorpion here too, mate. How are you? Long time no see, mate. Long time no see. Faber Farming, congrats on the 3 years. Thank you very much. Yes, 3 years of being a YouTuber, if you want to put it that way. But 3 years since our first video upload, so that's pretty cool. And woke up this morning to 15,000 subs, so that was pretty cool too. It was ticking away and getting very close, so that's very exciting. Hey Aussie William, how you doing? Good evening. Well, it's morning for me, but good to see you, mate. Good to see you. So I think we've got a plan over here for field 13, but we'll give you an update on our 10 million litre challenge, because things are ticking through. We're getting closer. Look at this: wheat, barley, oats, sorghum, all done. Canola, agonizingly close, and of course straw down there, and dried corn as well. So that's pretty exciting. I think if we jump in here, we've almost got as much undried corn. We've got 6,500 litres of undried corn as we do dry corn. So just about going to get past that on that challenge too. So sunflowers is our big sticking point, but I'm pretty sure there's a big chunk of sunflowers, 15, 22, all good to go, or getting close to being good to go. Not sure how far away they are from harvesting. But look, 15's pretty close. Oh, we got 7 up there is harvestable. And then there's just crops everywhere. So that's things trucking along. Yeah, go and get into it. Go and get into it. The farmers market this morning. How'd that go, Scorp? Good. Argsy's third birthday and 15k subs. Great to see him bring out such great content. Still be sure to jump on the server today and sing happy birthday if you can. Thanks, Legion. Appreciate you, mate. Elsinore, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome along. Hey, New Brains, how you doing? Right, I'm just going to... I have got something very loud in Discord. There we go, that one. I'm listening to the boys talking in the background. Need to adjust that volume down. Right. So, let's jump over here and have a look and see what's happening. Looks like we've got a big windrower, and we've got the Jaguar. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. So this is, look at the size of this field. It's massive. Goes forever. Now I think we've got a big drive over bunker or something too. Let's go and have a look at the bunker we're putting it all into. Hey, New Brains, I said hello to you, I think. How you doing? Nismo, how are you, mate? Nice and early for you. This is our bunker. 6 million, well, 6,000 cubic meters. I don't know what that's going to translate to, but it's pretty big. Legion took the trees. I think Legion did a lot of the work. Took the trees out of the middle of the field here, but it is a 6 million litre I am hearing in the background. Got the class down there as well for doing some levelling, compaction and things like that. So lots going on. Very exciting. Hey, Mr. Rusty Money Gaming is here. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope you had a good stream this morning. I did, or whatever it would have been for you in the afternoon. I did catch some of that, so hope all went well with yours. And Mr. Scott Free for all the superstars coming in today. How are you, mate? Good to see you as well. So, where are we? So I've got most of the way around the field. I'm assuming we're coming in here with a loading wagon or something. Let's have a look. Are we going to windrow this up? Yes, we are. Alright, tell me what we're doing, fellas. Tell me what you want me to do. Alright, so they're going to try and get a couple of laps finished, so let's go and jump up. Let's go and jump up here for a little bit and see if we can fill some combines up for a wee while. While we're waiting for them to get some of the field opened up. We'll give that a go. Should have got a, I'm surprised they didn't get a big crane mower. It was a great chat and stream today. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Right, let's see if everything's going to work on this side. Where was the other harvester coming down behind us? Yeah, I see it down there. It looks like it's full. We'll at least get this full before they get started on something. Oh. I'll just come in and make a mess of everything. I'm sure was so neatly set up. Try and get this GPS course. Why is my... Oh, there we go. Is it already loaded? Let's see. It's probably one already loaded. Just field 7 harvest test. Ah. I'm just going to break things anyhow. Oh, I've loaded one. Did I load one? That's it. No, it's working. Perfect. Ah, so there we go. Hey, Scooter's Workbench is in here. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Happy Saturday for most, Sunday for the rest. Indeed. Sunday morning, 10 past 7. Beautiful looking morning here this morning. It has been a bit windy the last few days though, which hasn't been the most pleasant, but the crone had a smaller width than what they are using. What are they using? Not even sure what they're using. Let's have a look. What mower setup have we got under mowers? Oh, the Kong's Clyde. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I used it a couple of times and quite enjoyed it. It's good. So what has everyone else been up to? What's been happening in the world? Been a busy week. We go away for a holiday. We ended up painting quite a bit of a house. Well, at least all the fascia and soffites or eaves or barges or whatever you want to call them. Which was good to get done. It made a huge difference, even just giving the house a good wash and water blast down and get it all cleaned off. Made a huge difference. It's a very full combine over that side. So we'll let the mower get around. We almost got one lap done. I must admit, I thought, to be honest, we might have had a few more helpers this morning. Not so far. Probably too early, apart from Chinook, who, I don't know, have you come off night shift or something, Chinook? Or did you just wake up early? Tax season for you, Scorp, so it's keeping you busy, and the farmers market. Nice. blitz on projects yesterday. Still a few more to do. What sort of projects are you working on, Scott? See if I got this GPS right. I did. Perfect. Wake up early on days off. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you doing that. There's another one of the staff. Bovine, how are you, dude? Happy Sunday morning to you. My camera and everything pulled apart. I'm gonna give that a bit of an adjustment. And maybe adjust where I sit. Get better as sitting further back. Jump across a... Jump across a row. All good, Floyd says hi too. Good morning to you, Floyd. How are you, buddy? Hope you're having a good weekend. Enjoying the school holidays, no doubt. Putting in bookshelves and storage. Nice one. Joys of moving into a new place as you get to do those kind of jobs rather than anything else that's a little bit messy. What we've enjoyed the most. We actually planted some plants yesterday. That ended in a few... I wouldn't say disagreements, but... Floyd's good. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Good to see you. I'm doing well, mate. Doing well. Refreshed after a week off. Week off work, a week off doing any videos or anything. Nice to get a bit of a break from things. I'm vowing after getting back and then going and spending 2 nights up late doing stuff that well, actually only playing games with mates and just catching up with a few friends. I've vowed that I'm not going to be staying up as late as I had, so look after myself a little bit better and not focus quite so much on being exactly perfect with getting content out at a set time or anything like that. Alright. Congrats, thanks, Bovine. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Woke up this morning to that. I'm watching it tick away the last couple of days. See how's our mower going. Mower's been around twice past the start now, so I suppose technically we could probably go and start windrowing, could we? Morning, Mark. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Did anyone catch any that actually ended up watching most of the Farm Sim League last night? Their special Easter event. Quite interesting. Some changes, which looks like it could maybe not shake up the order as much, but definitely bring some different style of game to the Farm Sim League. I'm not sure if it's going to be a permanent change or whether they're just testing it out for this while it's a bit of a exhibition type one-off weekend, so we'll see what's happening with that. I'm not allowed to pick the same perk per competition round, so if you play 3 matches you can't have the same perk all 3 times, which is interesting. Welcome along, Mrs. Professor. How are you? Yes, thank you very much. We did have a nice time away. Nice bit of a refresh, reboot. Still going to be a bit of a disrupted week this week coming with school holidays still going, but should be good. Aussie Odd, how are you? Ring ring, Yoss is coming in on his new phone. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. I thought it was quite interesting last night watching the Farm Sim League because Dave from G Portal was in there, of course. Our partners for the multiplayer servers. And then the Giants partners, Nitrito, were in there as well. It's quite interesting little dynamic there for a period. Bet you're not missing that, Scott, the old working in tax season. Still funny to think that you guys worked at the same place. Had never met. It was pretty cool. Enjoyed the roleplay, good map to draw on. Thanks, Andrew. That's actually what I've spent the last couple of days working on. So there will be, and I will 100% put hand on heart, there will be an episode out on that tomorrow. But it might be I'm still trying to decide. But it might be a fortnightly series, just to give myself more time and less pressure to produce those videos. Just getting started, Scott. We deal with more corrections than anything, so after tax day things will ramp up. Yeah. Sounds exciting. Not. Which part, the Farm Sim League or the tax days? I was tempted to put something in about, you know, Logging League being the new Farm Sim League, and everyone should go watch that instead. Decided not to. Right, we'll fill this combine up. We should just finish these couple of little passes, really, shouldn't we? And then we'll go and make a start on the silage. They're all making huge money from hosting, probably not an issue. Yeah, fair cool, Scooter, fair cool. It's just an interesting dynamic, that's all. Oh, tax season, not exciting. Here we go. Thank you, Mrs. Professor. Appreciate it. Cool little milestones. Let's tick another one off. Shooting a GI. This is probably the earliest I've been up for a better part of a week. The one joy of having a holiday. Sleep-ins. Oh my goodness, can't type today. Is that right, Scooter? Alright, let's see, Yeah. End of year is worth... You hate year end. So does your... So interesting, probably boring question, but does your tax season not match your year end? So our year end is our taxes, basically. 31st of March, as a lot of businesses have their year end, and all the taxes are in line with that. You would join the server, but you have a dishwasher to install this morning. Come on, bovine. Is there a bicycle park in this place? There is. Yep. Just lean it up over against the shed, and you can leave it there and pick a tractor. Don't even follow the market anymore, so free. Alright. Seeing they were going to try and block me out, I'll go the other way. Year end is end of 30 days says September. Scorp, come on, you know that. Tax day is April 18th. Yeah. There you go. Now we got most of it. That'll do. Right, we'll finish off this little part and then we'll go over and jump in and see what's going on over in that grass field. Oh, that's going to swing. That was a little bit too much. I know I'd missed a few bits before then, but that was a little bit too much. Right, let's get this done. How are you, Scott? Nice to see you. Whipping and nailing that combine like a boss. Just flick it and whip it. Lunch break's over for Scott. Take care. Back to work. Cheers, Scott, mate. Appreciate you joining, hanging out for a minute. Have a good rest of your day at work, and catch up with you again soon. If you guys, anyone in here doesn't go and follow Scott on YouTube, go and give his channel a sub. Been a big supporter of ours. Mine FSGs for a long time and does some great stuff himself, so go and check it out. Did you have a good sleep? Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, you used to be very quiet when we were getting it. I'm just asleep. Morning, Cornell. How are you? Good to see you. And while we're shouting out people you should go watch, go check out Rusty. Always some good content coming from him. Wonderful challenges. Go and check out the challenges he's doing. I was actually I've been meant to ask you the your hinterland 1x1. I kind of got the gist of it. I'm not sure exactly how you start off with it, Rusty, but I seem to think you had to buy every square at a time, and you had to buy it as a adjoining square, so you've started off in the bottom left corner, and to expand your farm you've got to go and buy the bit of left hand one of the squares next to it. Is that right? Is that how it works? Square by square. That's pretty cool. Right. Well, there we are. That is that done. So, I will leave this parked up here. In fact, we'll take it down to the end. We'll run it to the end, and then we'll go and do whatever we need to do over in the next field. Floyd says hi to little Argsy. Nice. In fact, if Carter came back, you could say hello to Floyd. Square by square is correct. And the only, what was the only difference to that was to buy one of the squares with the production or sale points in, wasn't it? Oops, not turning that on, we're turning that off. Alright, let's go. That's good timing. Let's finish the second round. How many loading wagons have we got, fellas? Is it actually worth windrowing? Not school, yeah, sorry. Is it actually worth windrowing though? Or should we just be picking that up? with only 4 of us, why don't we just jump straight in the Scorpion and not have windrow? Because then we can keep two wagons going. All right. I think we can windrow if we get some more people on. Someone could start windrowing or something like that. All right. What's that active contracts on the top of the screen? I've never seen that before. It's just a mod called active contracts. So we've got 3 active contracts at the moment, and it tells you its progress and everything like that. So the lines sort of go across, the dots turn to vertical up and down lines, and unfold the pickup. Okay. Not work speed, we've got this set at. Alright, this is going to be a challenge, freehand driving this. I think it's on Mod Hub, Scoot. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's just called active contracts too. Pretty sure most of the mods we have, most of the scripted mods and that are all Mod Hub ones. Alright, I see down in the corner here, it looks like we've got some straighter lines up and going. Might make things a little bit easier. Yeah, it's quite a handy one, particularly on multiplayer servers. I found it quite handy. It's going to be a bit hard driving backwards. Just trying to see if Chinook was here, but he's not. Missed a little bit. Good to see FSG using lots of your stuff as well, Scooter, in his Generation series. He's hit that one out of the park, has he what? Chinook's over that way. Jump into a windrow for a little while. Thanks, Bovines. The peer pressure just gets to you, doesn't it, every time? This is going to take some time. Heading out, wife wants to go shopping later, everyone. Good to see you. Actually, you too, Scorp. You too, mate. Take care, enjoy your shopping. And, yeah, hope to catch you again soon. Another live stream, mate. Good. The addiction to this game gets you every time. Almost started the same type of series in 19, starting in the 30s, 40s and going in the 90s, but life got hectic. Tell me about that one, Scooter. Chatting to FSG, I think I've written down about 10 or 12 different ideas for series the other day. Might be able to have time to make 1 or 2 of them. Alright. I can see Chinook. Not sure what he's driving. You got anything on behind it? Doesn't look like it. Just out for a drive in his tractor. Oh, just as we start moving bovine joins. Good timing, bovine. Good timing. Give out a little sponsors video spin, eh? There we go. Beautiful. Longest sync you've seen in 22 yet. They get a bit longer on this map. Scooter. They can take some time sometimes. But yeah, that's one of the big things, isn't it? 22's just been brilliant for that. Sync times in multiplayer is fantastic. Right. So it looks like we should get two wagons out of each pass running down this long edge. Are we gonna get there? Ah, it's full. So close. Now we'll just wait for another wagon. I was just gonna tweak that though. Where are we? Right. We were on a multiplayer in 19, a guy from the UK would join and we would go take a nap and have lunch because it would take up to 30 to 60 minutes to sync sometimes. Wow, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now, what do you reckon, fellas? Do we take the headland off? We go the whole way around? Or are we better off just ignoring this part? It'll be a long haul if we go the whole way around. We could turn around here and go back that way. So not quite so far away, but yeah, particularly if I'm going to miss half of it. This is gonna be the most infuriating silage for the Danes. They'll be going around picking up grass for the next week, tidying up after me. Yeah, I like that idea. Getting on the GPS lines. Let's turn around, Chinook. Oh, crash counter. Go and take a nap and have lunch because it took up to 30 to 60 minutes. 19 was classic for that. I used to be on a multiplayer server and they had a rule that if your sync time was too long, you weren't allowed to join. I had fun on that multiplayer server I used to play on. Just randomly found these group of mainly Americans. Played on farms of Madison County, in fact. Played it semi-realistically. It was quite good, quite enjoyable. No seasons though, that was the only thing. They didn't play seasons because the chance of animals dying and that sort of thing was too great. So alright, keep going back this way, get rid of this headland pass and we'll be able to do these up and down rows. break it into baby bites, a little bits at a time. Hey Trio Gaming, welcome, nice to see you here. Isaac John as well. Hello, long time no see. Good to see you, Isaac, nice to have you back. Alright, Chinook's pretty much full, and we've got another wagon here. Perfect timing. You like Farms of Madison County. I actually thought about converting it for yourself, but then I realised who has that kind of time. Amen to that, Scooter. Amen to that. It was a good map though, I actually enjoyed it. I wonder if I can drive straighter if I do it in cab. Yeah, it was a cool map. I enjoyed it as well. Nice farms, nice size. It was actually a good size, good layout, good fun. Too much concentrating doing this. You and your dad and are working in the fields. Nice, Isaac. Planting time, is it? Or are you getting ready to plant? Grew up about an hour and a half away from that map, based on a real place in southern Illinois. Very cool. Started planting a couple of days ago and it just rained. Typical. Typical. That answers that question. We filled up quicker than trying to get back to the empty out. So while we're doing this, let's see. Turn down GPS on. Is there grass? Let's try that one. I turn my lines on. No, it kind of loaded it. Let's try again. Please create a load of track first. What am I doing wrong? It should be loaded, shouldn't it? That one's loaded. Oh, there we go. That's done it. Alright, Chinook's back. Hey, Ewan Fletcher. Yo. Good to have you here as well. You were surprised how many fields were already planted by last week in central Illinois. Is that right? It's been interesting watching progress or lack of with the snow and storms and that you guys have all been having. Quite a diverse range of people in and out of fields and getting started and whatnot. So I'm just about missing more than I'm getting. Do I know if Belly Spring is coming to all platforms? I'm not sure, sorry. Not sure, I don't think so. I'm not sure if it was or not. We take a little bit back off this way, enough to top Chinook off. It's 80% full, enough to open the field up a little bit more. Alright, we'll turn around. You're planting, Mr. Simulation. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Into it. Good to hear. See, saw sprayers out in the field already. What was that? With some pre-emergent sprays or something like that, I suppose. Did Bovine get lost? So we have to send out a search party for him. Join the server. Alright. Let's turn that on. Beautiful. GPS. Love it. Now we're... Oh, that's it. There we go. In a straight line. Beautiful. There we go. Good morning to you, David. How are you, buddy? I have no idea whether it would or not, Ewan. And I've made one mod. So I suppose that counts as modding. But I've reskinned some bags. But otherwise, no, this is my main gig. But in terms of whether a map comes to console or not, it's entirely up to the mod creator. Whether they want to go through the trials and tribulations of submitting a mod to ModHub or not, or whether they just want to make do with what they've got and send it off to wherever they want to host it. What time is it right now at my place? It is 7:43 AM on Sunday. The beauty of this is I can actually turn around and go like that. Let's see if we can find where it must be. There's Bob there, I don't know where he's going. He's truly lost. You would do pre-merge this coming week. Yeah. Oh, good guess then, wasn't it, Mr. Sims? You have a mod for me to make. Would you make a Richard Western trailer? I'm not a modder, Ewan. Literally, I could reskin something and that's it. But no. You're 2:44 on Saturday afternoon. So if I add 7 hours to me, it's quite some time. Scott's always up early, aren't you? West Aussie. Still Saturday here in the US. It's still Saturday most places in the world. Mr. Simulation. It'll be late Saturday evening in the UK and Europe. There you go, there's our Europeans, 9:45 PM for them. So you're actually, what does that make you? Only 10 hours behind us at the moment. Oh look, here comes. Here he comes. See if I can just pick this a little bit up. There we go. Just to get it out of the... so we can turn around. Change that. Bring that. Right. There we go. We'll have to change his name to Slowvine at this rate. Come on, Bovine. $16 miles per hour, Bovine. Set your cruise control. There we go. You got it now. No FSG? As in no FSG joining or anything like that? Not today, Mr. Sims. Planting a soybean field 36 in Stone Valley. Nice. Chinook, you are a legend as always. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for those 5 gifted memberships. Pro Farmer, Grant, Mr. Stay Drink, Home Valley Farmer, Mick and Jess and Rob. All picking those up. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Look at that, hadn't even looked how many people we had today. 45 at the moment. So welcome along everyone, one and all. Thanks for joining the stream this morning, watching us here on West Aussie. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it if you hit that. That would be awesome. Of course, double check that you're subscribed as well. Just ticked over 15,000 subs. So, it's a pretty cool little milestone. Oh, Bovine's going one way, Bonderman's the other. We've got all sorts of drama. I don't know who's driving this thing now. What's going on here? There's all sorts of dramas going on. Apparently, Hanson can't steer his tractor, which is why he was driving right behind us. Need to get 43 likes. That'd be awesome if we can, Isaac. It'd be very cool. Simulator YouTuber, hello, welcome along. Show you the map. I can do that. There you go. There is the map. We own a decent chunk of it too, or lease some of it, but it's quite a few fields when you think this is a 16x map. Big chunks of land. We're down here in field 13 at the moment, busying ourselves with silage. Dropped a battery earlier, Argsy. You didn't look awake enough yet. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. That's what the caffeine's for. Yeah, that is, excuse me, that is the one struggle of getting up on a Sunday morning. Keep you going. It keeps me going. And subscribe, of course, Isaac. Do that as well. Hello Mark, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Doing well, man, doing well. Feeling good after a week off. Alright, looks like we're back under control. Hanson's got his steering back. Do you get a mate? It's not regularly Simulator YouTuber. For those just joining, we'll show you, I was going to say, for those just joining, we'll show you the progress on the 10,000 litre challenge, but we'll do that when we get a little bit further into somewhere that it's easy to do it on. Let's get to the end of this row. And whoop at 180. That is good. Alright, so progress here. Look at this. We've got all these 10 million litres in here. Canola's agonisingly close. Soybeans halfway. And the only other thing on the list that isn't there is sunflowers, which we don't have any of yet. So after the soybeans are there, I think it's going to be a focus on, and sunflowers, it's going to be a focus on getting some cotton. I reckon we're going to have a big cotton harvest coming up sometime soon. So cotton takes 8 months to grow, is it? Wow, I didn't realise it took so long. Just take a little bit more of this headland off. Alright, how full are you? We'll get you 100% Hanson. So I think the challenge is going to be how long people want to stay on this map, or whether we want to look for something fresh, change things up, because that is the other option. Field 4 is cotton. Are you suggesting that's what we do? Oh. Alright, let's get the bovine, get into position. Alright. There we go. Field 4 is cotton. Is that right? It's field 4. Ah, it is too. Now, wait, I think we did field 7 and field 2 were done in cotton as contracts, and we didn't get a huge amount off them. But I suppose we were only getting the leftover bits. Interesting, if we picked like the biggest field we have, field 22 or something, and planted that in cotton to see how much we got off it. Hey Heavy Pete, how you doing? Nice to see you. Try Spring Creek, you need a big map for this challenge, you do. What are we up to? Beat the 150 million. Our potential at the moment is 87. If we sold everything, Mark, so we're halfway there. Bet you're excited to see Valley of the Old Farm very soon, Argsy. Oh look, there's a few maps I'm excited to see coming out soon, Rusty. Oh, you need to say, can you say hello to Floyd? Floyd's
Hi,
watching.
Floyd.
There you go. Yeah, Valley of the Old Farm, American Falls and Court Farms are the ones that are really keeping my eye out. And and add I want to see what Little Mountain, there's a Little Mountain MRG's working on at the moment. I want to see what that turns out like, because I've always been a fan of Little MRG's maps. Oh, and the new Aussie map. Aussie Farms, is it? Aussie Farms, I think it's called. Flat out trying to start a map every time a new one comes out. Yeah, it's a challenge, isn't it, Scott? Had a lot of fun on Valley in 19 on your server. Yeah, that was a fun map too. I agree. Alright, Chinook's 94%. I was saying he's not full, but looks like he's full to me. It'd be good to get a multiplayer server up and going that we can do, maybe not this kind of challenge exactly, but a similar type of challenge on its console as well. Maybe we could do that on Aussie Farms. You like this map? All Australian cereal farms look the same anyway. Indeed, David. To be perfectly honest with you, I haven't actually been into any part of Australia where there is big farming areas like this. Closest I've had is going through the Blue Mountains through to Bathurst and Orange, and even then that's not really, well, from what I could tell, not a big cereal farm area. Certainly didn't notice, although I was there in October, it's probably not quite the right time of year. But we're getting a little bit of a routine going, aren't we? There's a new Italian map coming out, Land of Italy, coming out this week. I think I saw it was coming out on the 20th of April. It's the date I'd put on Facebook. It's from it's a map that was originally in FS13, which the original creator plus Edo Mod, who made the Italia map, is have been working on, and was the inspiration for their Italia map. So it'll be pretty interesting if they've put the same level of detail and care and attention into that map as they did into Italia. It'll be a stunning looking map. Looking forward to checking that one out too. Alright, bovine's just about full. Here goes our merman. Pro farmer the merman. Either canola or livestock around the area to talk about Args. Yeah, there's a lot of livestock definitely from what I can recall, Scott. From Orange on, yes, they start from there. I've been 8 hours inland from Sydney and 10 from Perth. Could not see any difference. Apart in West Aussie, the white road to the farm was 60 kilometres. Do I run a controller? I do. So indeed we have. Oh, can't quite reach it. PS4 controller. I have a little button, the back buttons that plug into the bottom of it, which is super handy. Oh. Missed my turn. Oh, we'll skip a row then, Chinook. That was my bad. I was trying to tidy up the field and now I've made more of a mess. Yep, more of a mess than I did if I didn't try and clean up that little bit. There we go. Used to live over that way, but in WA now. Yeah, look at that. The expert opinions, expert knowledge. I tried to have a controller, but it wasn't the right one. Ah. This is where the scale of the map just leaves that little bit there. That's why it's so jagged. These little bits just sticking out that we don't pick up. So probably does this should show us chaff now. Look at that, we've already got almost 800,000 litres. Very full. I might have to have a change with someone if someone wants to run this for a little bit. Jump in a wagon. And I can blame someone else for the mess. It doesn't look like it's filling you. I think you were too far behind, Hanson. Your levels weren't going up in the top corner. There we go, it's better. Alright, back under it. It'll be fun compacting this. I don't know. I think we might need every tractor we have on the pit compacting. Alright, well, we're getting through this. This is going well. Going well, going well. Alright. Oh, see, now we're getting this really awkward little bit. There's the GPS is a mile off on that one. It's probably more the windrow, the way the windrow's dropped. Could blame the Mara driver, but we won't do that. What's going on here? Alright, we're on that side. I'm going. It's not the only way to get all of the grass on this one is to freehand it. Yeah, have a swap with your Chinook. We'll get Hanson full and then we'll swap over. See, I think at that distance you're not actually filling, Hanson, because that wasn't going up in the corner. See there, like, your level's not going up, is it? Too far back. Again. Like it. Oh, bovine's gone. Alright, let's set our GPS at 16. Alright. Let's go and see what's happening in this pit, how full it is. Oh, so that's disconnected from me as well. I wonder if it's the speed we're doing this, because it's got the fastest speed, it kind of loses its connection to where the trailer is. Yeah, all good, Bovine. All good, mate. Thanks for jumping in for a period. I know you wanted to hang in there for as long as you could. Alright, almost full. 98, 99, boom, done. Of course we're at the far end of the field. Anyhow. Everything got this big grunty tractor. Run at a decent speed. Game save. Problem is when you go in front too much. Is it in front, David? Because when Hanson was dropping back too far behind, it was kind of disconnecting too. But I'll try and sit behind. Oh, phew. Guys, I know we were talking about Yoss and wondering where he was, but he's here, so don't worry about it anymore. Normal order has restored. Global balance is back. Yoss is here. Let the trolling commence. Alright. Well, I was going to say I couldn't even see any silage or chaff in there, but it is there. Sheesh. He's bringing the coffee to us all. Good. Gotta be useful for something, doesn't he? Gonna take a bit to fill that up. Certainly is, Legion, sorry. Well, what are we at the moment? We've ticked over 1 million. We've done 1 million litres. Worry no more, EOS is here. Alright, will we make it back? Hanson's at 70%. I can see them in the distance. It's a race. I don't think we're going to do it. 75%. Just ticking over 80%. We're getting closer. The gap is closing. 85%. We do have to whip a 180 here though. 90%. Oh. Maybe about as close as we could have hoped for. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Poetry. Poetry is how I'd describe that. Hey Frosty, how you doing? Almost like we planned it. Almost like we planned it. Minimizing downtime on the Argsy Gaming farms. Maximum efficiency. What did someone say on one of my videos? I was going to steal it the other day. Argsy efficiency was on the back of our last Hunter Indiana video with the FSG. Uh-oh. It sounds like we're stuck. Stop running Chinook because it's not going to do anything. Here we go. Back to bed for Scott. I need to get woken in now. I hope you get some sleep, mate. Whip it in. Ooh, I thought I was going to be a bit close to the wall then. Not at all. We'll try. That's all you can do sometimes, isn't it? Let's have a look. What's our compaction at? Oh, 7%. It's not completely a lost cause. The GPS should be loaded on it still. Wish you had Farming Simulator 22, you'd come and help. Oh, it's a shame, Isaac. We'll get a lurk on. Just sit here in the background, stalking our prey, the jaguar. On a 10 to scale from rate, how 1 would you? Clearly a 12. Alright. 93, 94, 95. Let's slide in right now. Time. $12, you can live with that. Out of 20, good. Now far across. Look at that. Feels like we've done heaps, but the mower's only there and we're only done about there. Do we have this on for harvesting? No, because grass is turned off. I reckon we're going to have 1 million litres left in the field. These little strips. Just need a actual pickup wagon to race around and tidy it all up with. Are we streaming until the field is done? I think I need a few more than 15,000 subs to do that, Scooter. Oh, too far back, too far back, too far back. Right. Right. Shouldn't take long at the speed we're going. It's going to take a wee while. It's going to take a wee while. So I think if I go back, let's turn grass on. Then we should be able to see our progress. If we had a few more drivers, it would have been fun. So let's see, 1.2 million litres. Slowly, slowly. Not sure this field is big enough for a few more drivers. At least the pit's right on the edge of the map, isn't it? It could have been a lot more dramatic if we didn't have this right here. Would have loved to have joined, but you had your own grasswork to do. Fair enough. You had a dream. Is that right, Martin Luther? I mean, Yoss. What did you dream about? Not me, I hope. That'll be a bit weird. Come on, cruise control. Crank it up. You should have put a fence up by the field, then the roads would have been used. Where are we going, Legion? We don't need no roads. You forgot you can't come up with something to talk about. Tell me your thoughts on Farm Sim League yet last night, Yoss. What did you think of the outcomes? And I'm curious as to The status of Trelleborg, is Trelleborg not sponsoring that team anymore? Have they left the roster? Didn't pay too much attention. You're just there for the pancake chat and to wind Dave up. Logging links, where it's at. 2 of Trelleborg now on her gang. Yeah, so I figured that, but I didn't realise one of them wasn't. Don't know the backstory. Well, that's your mission. Find out the backstory. Here he is, Mr. Farmsome Guy. How are you? Good evening to you, mate. How are you? Good to hear. We were chatting about you earlier, talking about your Generation series with Scooter. He said you stole his idea. I'm actually surprised, mate, I didn't hear from you when Newcastle beat Man U. Sorry, Scooter. Lotto let you down again. Oh, we had a big win last night, Bovine. We got 4 bonus lines. You were being nice. It was a Taranaki player won $1 million last night, wasn't it too? Obviously not you. Oh, it happens every week, just about to me. Wrong numbers. You think with my time travelling I'd be able to get them right too, don't you? Wouldn't you? Imagine if we windrowed these up, it would have been 4 passes. 4 wagons per length. Looked at the Farmsome League site, 4 of 4 are Trelleborg and 1 new. Ah, okay. So I've basically got the Trelleborg roster. Is now Honega Gang. Oh, Hanson's full. I didn't think he was going to get full on that run. Gosh. I was expecting them to get to the end and turn out. Renamed to not new, shows new name on your season 4 table. So, right. It's the same people, different name. Oh, Trelleborg obviously got good mileage out of their Success. Seems when the rubber hit the road, they've departed and left them behind. Wonder if they treaded on someone's toes. Maybe Farm Sim League doesn't have enough traction for them. Perhaps they want to get into Logging League. It might be at Trelleborg. You'll be listening to the rest of the stream while you wear at kitchen appliances for a while. Oh, alright. We've parked up the mower. We've got a third wagon. That was an epic change. I was thinking exactly the same thing, FSG. What wasn't epic is no one commented or gave me kudos for my tyre references in that little monologue about Trelleborg. The lack of appreciation for a good dad joke and pun. Underappreciated. You must appreciate me, Yoss. They have to be good first. Isn't it the prerogative of dad pun and joke? They don't have to be good, Legion. You just have to appreciate them. Alright, here's the challenge. How far down the field are they? 1.5 million litres. I'm not going to make that. My only saving grace is they get to the end of the field and have to do a U-turn. Look at that, 2 likes away from 50. Make sure you've left a thumbs up if you haven't already, if you've only just joined and you're enjoying the puns. There we go, there's someone who will. Mr. Stay Drunk, how are you, mate? Good morning to you. %. Yeah, they are going to turn around, but I'm not going to get there in time. No, they're not going to get to the end. Yes, they are. No, it's full. Full, so close. Right on the end of the row. There we go, 51. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. It's nice to see. Just do it twice, Yos, please. You can do it. If you... I reckon, what are we, half an hour to go, 1.5 million litres deep. And you reckon 2.5 million litres by the end of the stream? Are we going to get all the way over to without mode? Possibly. Is Hanson going to make it here before we are full? Stay tuned and find out. It's going to be tight. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Well, that's not bad. One question for the hive mind. I can't seem to get propane into the grain dryer on UMRV. What are you doing wrong? You're farting into the wrong valve, bovine. I thought that was your speciality. I thought you worked with gas. By production inputs. It's the way I'd do it. Use the buy production inputs mod and just buy it and get it delivered. Sorry, inverted commas, delivered. It's funny with the chaff not rendering in yet. Pro farmer looked halfway up a hill with nothing in behind. Or easy dev fillet trigger works. Yeah, that one too. And you don't have to pay for it. It's free propane. Free gas. Remove the swathing mod. Makes it more frustrating. You have reports that production's failing with the add-on, is that right? Doggy mod. Who's only going to watch out for those doggy mods, Legion? Nothing worked on UMRV on your stream, they did at FSG. So you need to mod the swather. The actual swathers that BC Bueller's swathers need a change in 2 lines of code or something, isn't it, Yos? Something with the Mars specialization. If you do that to those, that's what the update that's in with Mod Hub for at the moment is for. Fair point. I've only watched half of your stream as well, FSG. Well, I listened to it. I had it playing in my pocket while I was mowing the lawns the other day. Just watching 94, 95, 96, 97. I'm powering in. We're taking it. Read 4 lines up. Not enough context, don't know what it is. It's probably more context than you get in most bug reports, wouldn't you? Yes. I mean, if you watched FSG's stream, you wouldn't need the context. But I do believe it was the swathers were just dropping straw rather than crop. Which I believe is that issue with the swathers, isn't it? The bug reports you got were good. Hey, I'm not full. Give me that back. Not gonna happen. Clearly doesn't read your Facebook posts. Legion. I've done that twice now. Chinook needs to improve his pipe control. My game is broken, help me. Some people are beyond help, FSG, you should know that by now. Morning Joe, how are you buddy? Good to see you. You need ludicrous speed. We've already just about got that on Frosty. Oh, we're bouncing over things. Just doing a little bit of compaction on the way in, that's all. Alright, empty me. Alex, how can I help? Well, you can... Have we got another loading wagon anywhere? Probably not. We can get back to mowing. Yeah, go and steal a loading wagon and we'll get some more mowing done. Someone will jump out of a loading wagon for you. This doesn't work. Any person you referred to the swath of fix never came back from them, probably gave up and thought, oh god, I'm not doing that. Seems too hard to me. Do I play Minecraft? I do not, Isaac. I've tried, played a little bit with my kids, and just didn't float my boat. Apex Legends is my break away from Farm Sim. A little bit of PUBG every now and then. Tell you what I did actually do, I spent a little bit of time when we were on holiday playing FS20 on Switch. Which was interesting. Hey, Corpnut, how are you, mate? How's things? You're very lucky in your communication with players. I liked how Nitrado were trying to butter you up last night, Yoss. We've just looked at your mod hub profile and that pancake production looks amazing. I do believe is what they said. Tab kids. Yeah, so you're recovering now, Corpnut? I did see you mention something about your lungs have been playing up again. That looks like a bit of server lag. I think the guys have missed your help on the server. But obviously health is much more important than playing a game. Never seen them in an FSL stream before. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny too, wasn't it, Yoss? Quite interesting. They stayed the whole time too. And were very, very chatty. FSG, that's why I dropped you a message and said you should come and watch this for a little bit, because Dave was in there. He was rallying partners. Yes, because that person was on the spotlight. Yep. Yeah. Enough said. It would be nice if they used the spotlight to spotlight actual people who seem to play the game more frequently than once a month. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. You thought that too? Exactly. Do I have an opinion on that one? No, not at all. I'll keep my opinions to myself, Scooter. Got a message it was 95% Kermit talking. I haven't even watched it really to see what was happening. What field is this one? 13. 13, we're in here. Cutting up the grass. Seems to be the case lately. Yeah, it's been, I don't know. There's a lot of people who probably deserve their chance and do more for Farming Simulator than the people that have been on it lately, but anyhow. How full are you? How far are you going to go around, Shona? Hello, Bruce. How are you? Good morning from me. Only decent one lately was Allah. Agreed. Although I haven't really watched a huge amount of them. I need to get Rusty Money Gaming in there, don't we, Rusty? She must just about have enough of everything to be partner status, do you, Rusty? Surely you can count your Farming Simulator Challenges Facebook page and the required numbers for that. He's going to turn around. Still going. Alright, so we've got another 15 minutes or so. I am going to have to call it quits on time today. I've had my mother-in-law staying and she is leaving soon, so I need to go and say goodbye to her. This number of Discord members count. I don't think it does, Legion. I think it's visible on socials and things, so, you know, countable metrics that they can see. Alright, turn you around, Chinook. Discord is now available on PS5. Yes, it is. I haven't tried it yet, Rusty, but yeah. Discord, you're meant to be able to chat between Discord, PC, and consoles. Nitro did say a possible pancake contest, but they're just trying to butter you up. They realise the power you hold in the Farming Simulator community, yes. Oh, who planted this field? They missed a bit over here. They're on the charm offence and now Dave's stolen all their partners. Feels that way. It's probably you, Legion. Alright. Cutting the corners. Plowed and replant. Yep. Pack up the kids, we're leaving. Can't work in these conditions. Right, what do we mowed quarter of the field, halfway, probably about a quarter of the field mowed. And we're already at 2 million, so we're gonna easily get 10 million litres off this. If we've mowed a quarter, we haven't picked up a quarter yet, and we're already at 2.2. Better follow Legion's roads, he went to all this effort to make them. That way. That way. I like the little overflow bit on the front there, mate. That's clever. So technically we're already at, it doesn't look like we're a third full in here, but this is a 6 million litre bunker. We have to put another one down. Power of the Fent. Oh, got someone else coming in. When you're looking at the map, that hit should be mega good. Not sure what you're talking about, Mark. Not sure what you're talking about. Overflow area may come in handy as it gets full. Exactly, I was thinking that, Legion. I did think that. Give you some decent space out the front. Oh, look at this sink. Yes, because Corp Nut hasn't been on for a wee while, probably. There we go. Where am I heading? I am heading. Oh, right. Right, down diagonally. I could always start windrowing. Got to run, have a great rest of the gosh, I can't even read. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone. Thanks for the afternoon entertainment. Argsy, you're welcome, Scooter. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend too, man. And Bez Den's come in. How you doing, mate? Now, have we picked our intercept point? Almost in the corner, 50% full. Marathon just getting across the field. Pretty interesting actually, just looking 21 hours on this bit of this tractor. I wonder what the most hours on a piece of equipment we have is. Any guesses? I'll give you a minute to put a guess. How many hours do you think? This is my 13th stream on the map, so we're what? 3 months, 3.5 months into the server. I'm gonna guess it's one of the combines. We have replaced some equipment though. I don't know if we've got any of the original equipment. But we'll go and have a look in just a sec. Legion's saying 35, Yoss 120, Mark 186, Frosty's on 200. I don't even know what it might be. In fact, it could even be something like one of the seeders. No, because they've been replaced a bit too. Got to be a combine. I've managed to turn my cruise control up. Don't know when I did that. Tell you what, when we're heading back across the field, we'll go and have a look at the equipment list and see what it says. I reckon it might be the X9 that we've had for the longest. Maybe one of the Zerion tractors? Don't know. Don't know. We will reveal soon. Right, where's Chinook taking us? Alright, 94, 95, just about there. Alright, here we go, done. I suppose we should get a photo. How many planters are there? Couple? Couple? Right, let's go and have a look. Should be able to see in here. Time 69 hours on the roller, 54, 75 hours on the Seed Hawk, 40, 45 hours on a plough, 36, 28, 91 hours, honeybee header, 97 hours on a honeybee header. Oh, there we go, 125 hours on one of the trucks, 118 on the other truck. Oh, that's more, X9, 127. That can be, oh, 177 on the Fent. That's got to be it, surely. Oh no, yeah, 150 hours on another X9. That one's close, 1050's got 169 hours on it. 196 is Zerion. Alright, 196, who guessed 200? It was 200. Frosty. Frosty and Mark were pretty close. 196 hours on that Zerion. It's pretty impressive. Can you click to sort? Oh, well, but that's not as much fun as just filtering down and seeing what happens. Yos. And just the excitement of unveiling it. The reveal. How you doing, Big Sky? Good, mate. I was surprised the trucks had done that many hours, but I suppose if they're left running in the field, that counts, doesn't it? Can you sort by time? You can. There you go. 196 and Zerion. The Fent 3300. Maybe it is the Fent 3300. You were being silly with that guess. It wasn't much of a silly guess then, was it? It is a long way back to the silos, that's true, Legion. Congrats on 15Ks. Thank you, Big Sky. Yep, that ticked over sometime while I was asleep. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to reach that milestone. Alright. I reckon do we we'll get a screenshot with everyone. Before we go. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe do it over in the silo. While we're here, we'll park up in the bunker. Stay where you are. You have to log into Red River and see what your time log is, Elsinore. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Got him. Turn around and face, and I'll stand up on the... We'll do it in the foreground, just to really confuse people. Turn around. Much better light. Get it in the foreground. Biz Den Gaming for the 15k 5 gifted memberships. Thanks, mate. Farmer Brono, Stevie, Nismo, Tom, and Farming all picking up those memberships. Thank you very, very much, mate. Much appreciated. Look at that tractor corp now. It's got some big fat wheels on it. Ah, it's damp. You'll be fine. Yeah, watch out for Alex. This is a health and safety risk. Alex is emptying out, unloading while we're all standing in the pit. Nothing wrong with it. Alright, look at that. I don't know if am I pressing wrong? Doesn't feel like it's working. Why is that not working? I don't think my GeForce is running. No, but hard to do a screenshot when GeForce isn't running. Normally starts up when I restart. Oh, now it's got to do an install. Typical. Typical. Stand by. We'll just wait for GeForce Experience to do all its updates. And then we'll be able to take a screenshot. Corp nuts deep in the chaff there. You got your steel cap boots on, Corp. You've sunk a long way in. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Old-fashioned print screen. That's the other option, isn't it? Desktop captures are going to... What? Yes. Why something I've had running for so long doesn't work. There we go. Screenshots captured. I've had this for so long and now it's not working. Alex, you should turn around. There we go. There we go. He's got it. It popped up. We can just have... There we go. Well, I'm sure that's worked. If it hasn't, we'll fix it later. Not what I wanted. Rookie out tonight. Yep, there we go. Alright. There we go. We can get back to it now. But I am going to have to log out and tune out now. So that was a lot of fun though. How far did we get through getting everything sorted? Let's have a look. Time saving stock check. 2.5 million litres. Just shy of 2.5 million litres. Not much value on it. But it is chaff. It'll convert to silage. But yeah, that worked pretty well. That was fun. It's good to get that back in and have some fun here on the multiplayer server. So I did enjoy it. Good old fashioned print screen. Thanks Rusty, pleasure having you here. Cheers FSG, we'll catch you later on for our recording bit of Hunter, Indiana. But yeah, that is it from me for today. As always, pleasure having you all hang out. It's nice to be back, and we'll be back into it properly. So we will be back on the server on Wednesday night. So if anyone wants to join then, feel free. Otherwise, I am going to say farewell. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.